Hello everybody and welcome back to our Create Drama videos. As always, we are starting this session with a quick recap over what we did in our last lesson. I wonder whether you can remember what we were talking about and what we learned to do. The pictures that you see on screen might help you remember. Last time, we were learning how to pretend to be a character. We used our bodies to change the shape of our bodies to be a character. We used our facial expressions to show how the character might be feeling, and we even changed our voice to try to sound like the character. This gave you the perfect opportunity to practice all of the things you learned in the previous drama videos and put on an amazing performance to your friends and your teacher. But this week, we are going to move on to something brand new. But remember all the things we spoke about with shape of our bodies and facial expressions and voice when we are learning all about something new. But before we get going, let's do a warm-up. For today's warm-up, we are going to play a game called Penguin Race. I would like everybody to line up as if you are about to start running a race. But instead of running, you are going to waddle like penguins on the spot. Some different pictures of penguins will flash up on the screen in time to some music. You will have to complete the action that matches the penguins while still waddling and running in your penguin race. Remember, in this penguin race, we are not running forwards or backwards or around the room. We are waddling as fast as we can on the spot. Before I show you the rest of the actions for this game, I wonder whether you can pause the video and practice waddling like a penguin. Remember how a penguin would move with its arms by its side and its feet wobbling from side to side. Have a little go now. I'm sure you made fantastic penguins, so let's have a little look at some of the other actions that will be included in our game. On the screen you will see 6 pictures, so let's start with snow jump. You will see a penguin on a pair of skis leaping up in the air doing a big snow jump. If you see this symbol, you are going to pretend you're on skis and you do the biggest jump up into the air that you can imagine. Next to snow jump, you can see a picture of some boys and girls in a crowd cheering and waving flags. This represents wave to the crowd. So if you see this picture, you wave simply to the front or to the side of you, waving to the crowd and waving to all the people that are cheering you on. You can wave with one hand or 2 hands, it's completely up to you. Next to wave to the crowd, you will see a low bridge. If you see the low bridge, this means your penguin is going underneath the bridge, so you need to duck down as small as you can to miss the low bridge. Remember, as soon as you completed this action, you carry on waddling again straight away. Let's move on to the next action. You will see a penguin in the bottom row going up a very steep hill on some skis. This means a steep climb. If you see this picture flash up on the screen, you need to lean back as if you are going up a very steep hill. And then when the picture disappears again, you can carry on waddling. Our next action is wave to the Queen. When you see the crown flash up on the screen, this is when you will shout, "Hello, ma'am," and wave with one hand to the right, giving that Queen a royal wave. And our final action is maybe my favourite one that's quite fun. It's called Over the Top. And you'll see the picture of the penguin who's skiing off a ski ridge. And he looks like he's falling in the air. And that's what you're going to pretend to do. You're going to lean forward and circle your arms as if you're skiing far too fast and say, "Ah," like you're falling. These are the 6 actions that you need to play this game. So in a little minute, I'm going to count you down and do a ready, steady, go. And then you will see all the different pictures flash up on the screen in time to some music. You can either play this game along with the music and ask your teacher or a friend or a grown-up to shout out the actions, or you can just play it on your own and try to recognise the pictures. Good luck and enjoy your penguin race. Great job, everybody. I hope you enjoyed playing that warm-up game. In today's drama lesson, we are going to be sharing our thoughts and feelings about different pieces of drama. This is a chance for you to evaluate the drama that you're watching on the screen. Our learning intention lion tells us that our learning intention today is I can share my thoughts and feelings about a piece of drama. And our success criteria seal tells us the things that we need to do to be successful. We are going to share if we liked or disliked a piece of drama. We will explain why you liked or disliked a piece of drama. And you will explain how the piece of drama made you feel. So today we are going to watch 3 different pieces of drama. I would like you to think about how it made you feel and draw this feeling on a whiteboard. You can decide if you liked it or did not like the piece of drama and show this by either putting a tick next to your picture of your feeling or a cross on your whiteboard. Once the clip has finished, you can then speak to either an elbow partner or share with the rest of your class or even write your reasons for why you liked the piece of drama or why you did not like the piece of drama. As an extra challenge, I'd like you to think about how the actors in each piece of drama use their body, their voice, and their facial expressions. What do you think that they did well, and what do you think that they could do differently if they were to perform this piece again? This is a little example of how you could show how the piece of drama made you feel and whether you liked the piece of drama on your whiteboard. You can see that I've started by drawing a little face and drawing an expression on the face to show how the drama made me feel. You can do this when you're watching the drama or after you've finished watching the piece of drama. So the piece of drama that I watched made me feel sad, and I've shown that with a little tear on the sad face. Next, I'll think about whether I liked the drama, because even if it was a sad piece of drama, I still might have enjoyed watching it because I thought it was really good and the actors were performing really well and it told a powerful story. So I did like this piece of drama, and I've shown this by giving a big tick. So let's have a little look at clip 1. This is taken from CBeebies Live Alice in Wonderland. You can watch the full show on iPlayer.
Again?
Hello?
Is this the Queen's garden?
Yes. But don't get caught at her party without an invitation, or it will be off with your head.
Oh, but wait! How can I get an invitation?
Morning.
Wow.
Ooh. Who are you?
I don't know exactly. I knew who I was this morning, but now I'm not so sure.
Why not?
Well, I thought I was a little girl, and usually we grow quite slowly. But only a minute ago, I was huge. I was enormous. And now I'm just teeny tiny. I can't be more than 5 centimeters high.
Oh, just the same as me.
But you're a caterpillar. You're supposed to be small.
Oh, whoa. It's cool to be small.
Now you have watched the clip, you can share your whiteboard answers with your class or with your partner. Once you have finished discussing your thoughts and your feelings on this clip, there are a few extra challenge questions that will help you think about this piece of drama in more depth. Did the actor playing Alice use her facial expressions well? Why? Or why not? How did the actor playing the rabbit use his body and his movements to show his character when he was acting? And how did the actor playing the caterpillar use his voice? Do you think it was the same or different to the actor's own voice? Do you think that he used his voice well? Remember, you can pause this video at any time to focus in on some of the questions in particular or to carry on your discussions. Moving on to clip 2. This is a piece of theatre taken from the Little Angel Theatre's production of Scoop Space, Mr. Gobble's Garden. You can watch the full show on the Little Angel Theatre's YouTube channel. Remember, have your whiteboard and your whiteboard pens at the ready so you can record how the drama made you feel and whether you liked or disliked the drama. And again, there'll be some more challenge questions at the end.
What on earth could it be? No, not on earth, under it. Across the lawn, just there. A mole popped up to sniff the air. This is a mole called Marvin.
Hi, Marvin.
He's small and black, with a pink button nose, with claws on his paws and on each of his toes to help him dig through soil so he can find lots of scrummy worms to eat. Quite by accident, he's tunnelled into Mr. Gobble's garden. Moles don't have very good eyesight. That's why Marvin wears spectacles. He pushes them up his long, thin nose and looks around, as far as that goes. What a delicious place, he squeaks. It's full of slugs and grubs to eat. Their goose is cooked. I'll scoff the lot. So Marvin turned around and popped back underground to eat his fill of the worms he found. As the sun came up, the very next morning, Mr. Gobble checked how the orchid was doing. He squawked.
What on earth did this to my lawn?
Mr. Gobble had found a molehill.
I like my grass without the holes. I must act fast before that mole makes a mockery of me. I'll catch and eat him for my tea.
As Mr. Gobble raves and rants, he thinks Marvin is killing his plants. Indeed, the orchid looks a sorry sight. It must be he who's caused his plight.
Oh no! Well, what's Marvin going to do? Mr. Gobble's much bigger than him and he... Hey! Oh, sorry, Scoop. I know. I'll let you tell the story.
As I was saying... A mole's a pest, Mr. Gobble hissed.
But before I get my knickers in a twist, I really ought to see to it I catch that mole. And when I do, I'll put him on the barbecue.
Meanwhile, Marvin was sound asleep, snoring in the compost heap. Suddenly he heard a racket caused by Mr. Gobble's mallet. He was walloping the ground so hard there was soil flying everywhere. Mr. Gobble was unaware of Marvin watching over there.
Come out, come out!
Mr. Gobble exclaimed. Marvin grinned. I love this game! So he burrowed deep into the ground and tunnelled up without a sound. I'm behind you, Marvin squeaked and nipped back into a hole. Mr. Gobble turned around. He whirled the mallet to whack the ground. It came down with a sickening thud and slammed straight into the mud. Marvin teased him then. You missed, he said, but try again.
Now is your chance to share your thoughts and feelings about this piece of drama with your partner or the rest of your class. Some extra challenge questions for you to think about today are: how did the actor use their voice for each puppet? Did they change the voice for different characters or to show any emotion? If they did, what did they change? Did they change the pitch, the volume, the pace, or something else? And our final challenge question for this clip is, did the actor use her facial expressions? How did she use her facial expressions? And do you think they were effective? Again, remember you can pause this video at any point to focus in on specific questions or to give yourselves time to discuss this further. And our final clip today is actually a trailer for a piece of theatre called White by a theatre company called Catherine Wheels. This trailer can be found on YouTube.
White.
Now is your time to share your thoughts and feelings about this piece of drama with your partner or with the rest of your class. I wonder what faces you drew on your whiteboards and how many people have ticks and how many people have crosses. There are 3 challenge questions alongside this clip. The first challenge question is, what do you think this show might be about? Our second question is, would you like to see more of this show? Why or why not? And finally, in this show, what do you think the actors use most to tell the story? Do you think they use their voices, or their faces, or their bodies? And why do you think this? Again, remember you can go back to hear these questions again or pause the video at any time to give you more time to complete your discussions. Well done for watching all 3 clips of dramas. We are now going to move on to our plenary questions. There are 3 plenary questions for you to think about today. Again, please remember to pause the video to enable you to have the time to complete your discussions fully. Our first question today for our plenary is, did your friends have the same opinion as you, or did they think differently about whether they liked or disliked the show? Our second plenary question is, which show or piece of drama would you like to see more of and why? And our final plenary question is, did you notice anything about the way that the actors use their voices, faces or bodies that you found interesting? I am sure that you had some very interesting discussions today, and I just want to say a big well done for sitting and listening and watching the interesting clips of drama today, and also for being really brave and confident in sharing your thoughts and opinions. So let's just check in with our learning intention line and success criteria seal to check whether we have been successful today. Today, we shared if we liked or disliked a piece of drama. We explained why we liked or disliked a piece of drama, and we also explained how the pieces of drama made us feel. Therefore, you achieved your learning intention of I can share my thoughts and feelings about a piece of drama. I am so impressed with how successful everybody has been in all of their drama lessons. A big pat on the back to you all, and I hope that you can enjoy these pieces of drama in full by checking them out on CBeebies iPlayer or on YouTube. And also, you could play the penguin race game with your friends in the playground or another time in class. All you need to do is choose a person to be the leader and shout out those actions to the rest of the penguins. Well done again today on such a successful drama lesson. Thank you, and see you next time.